Hey, we got one last story to do. We're in the control room. Hey, did you get the last story done?
Yeah, you're here.
Last one?
Yeah.
All right, good. Camden. Last story. That's it.
Ready for the show?
Yep.
All right, let's get going.
Good morning, everybody, and welcome back to this Thursday edition of 5 Star News. We're going to get you started like we always do with Up to the Minute. Tomorrow, we will be having a pep rally at 2:55 for our football team's last regular season home game. Speaking of football, our Generals will be taking on Northwest Whitfield at home at 7:30. And finally, on Saturday, the cross-country team will be heading over to Carrollton. Good luck to everyone running. I'm Cameron Green, this has been Up to the Minute. Now here's Jared with your weather.
Thanks, Camden, for Up to the Minute. Now on to weather. Today, there'll be a high of 67, a low of 55 with a 100% chance of rain. Friday, there'll be a high of 58, a low of 40 with a 10% chance of rain. Saturday, there'll be a high of 63, a low of 40 with a 10% chance of rain. On Sunday, there'll be a high of 65, a low of 48 with a 10% chance of rain. And on Monday, there'll be a high of 65, a low of 55 with a 60% chance of rain. I'm Jared Damron. This has been your weekly 5-day weather forecast. Now here's Jake Cobb and Liam Harper with the preview on your upcoming blood drive.
Great job on weather, Jared. And today starts off the month of November. So as most of you probably know, November is known as the month of giving. So here at Heritage, the blood assurance drive is about to begin. Sign-ups are taking place outside the library during lunch. I talked to Coach Janelle as well as a few students about their thoughts and plans for this year's blood drive.
Yeah, we have it twice a year here at Heritage, and we generally do pretty good. The sign-ups are presently going on outside the media center at lunchtime, so sign up for a date that's convenient to you, and we urge everybody that signs up to try to make their appointment. We will come to the classroom and get you when we're ready for you. So a class that you feel like you can leave for a few minutes, that would be your best option.
I'm extremely excited about this year's blood drive. This means a lot to me because everyone that donates blood usually tells me that it's a good way to give back to the community I'm from. So this year it's a pretty big deal, finally growing up.
Well, you have to weigh a certain amount, and there'll be a lab test conducted before you donate, and so you have to, your hematocrit and hemoglobin, essentially you can't be anemic and give blood.
Well, I cannot wait till I'm old enough to donate blood. I hope everyone who's eligible decides to donate this year. Now let's send it over to Logan Long with your National FFA Convention wrap-up.
Thanks, Jake, for that blood drive preview. Now into our story, which is the FFA National Convention. I talked to Miss Shear and a student about how it went.
So we traveled to the FFA National Convention in Indianapolis, Indiana last week. Kids got to stop at Salado Wildlife Center in Frankfort, Kentucky. We took in the Career and Expo show, had a bunch of different ag businesses there, and then we also attended the American Degree Ceremony. Oh, it's a big deal to go to National Convention. They really enjoyed it, and it helps get them really excited to finish out the year and kind of like a jump start, I guess. They get a lot of free stuff from the expo. Definitely some inspiration from the national officers. They attend leadership workshops to kind of look at what they need to develop for their home chapter.
So at National Convention, our school travels up to Indianapolis at Lucas Oil Stadium where the Indianapolis Colts play. And what it basically is a big convention where FFA members across the country gather in the stadium and kind of tour it and get to talk to a bunch of ag companies and colleges, and just so the colleges and companies can advocate for their business. It was really rewarding. It's an experience for younger FFA members to get more involved in FFA and to see what it's more about. We got out of it a good experience because a lot of our people we took, this was probably their most biggest FFA event they've attended so far, so it was good for them to go there and just kind of see what FFA is more about.
That sounded really fun. Now let's throw it over to Harlan Woodard with the band recap.
Thanks, Logan. Now, if you didn't already know, band went to Ray County last weekend and won first place in several events. I talked to Mr. Calloway for more details.
Last weekend, we did go to Ray County for our last competition of the year, and it was just awesome. We had a really good day. It was kind of cold and rainy, but the kids did one of their best shows of the year. The audience just went crazy and loved it. So we finished out the year, our competitive year, just really well, and won our classification, which is good. We had 2 grand championships this year, and we won our class in every single contest that we went to. So had an amazing day, and it turned out to be a great season. I feel like we kind of set a new bar to how good we can be, because it is one of the better bands that we've had here at Heritage High School. Our drum line has stepped up, and they're awesome. Our color guard has really worked hard and come a long way since July. And just the overall horn line sound may be the best we've ever had. I'll just say it's going to be fun. We're having a good time working on it. We always kind of do a senior dance if we can, and we're going to do that again this Saturday or this Friday night.
Sounds like fun. Well, that's all for me, but don't go anywhere, because after this quick commercial, Davis Kilgo has your football preview against Northwest Whitfield.
Man, I wish I knew what I could do on Friday.
I mean, you should come to the football game on Friday.
All right, man. Maybe I will. I'll check it out.
You better be there. It's going to be senior night. It's going to be one of the biggest games of the year.
Man, where do you buy tickets?
You can get a ticket down in the main office on Friday morning.
So priceless, life so priceless.
Can I buy a football ticket?
Absolutely, $6.
There you go.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Play ball! Yeah. So priceless, life so priceless. You understand?
Welcome to the 5-Star Sports, everyone. Davis Kogo here to get you caught up on all of our Heritage football action. And we talked to a few players and coaches this week on how it was going to take to get a big win against North.
Oh, yeah. If we beat Northwest, we end up getting a 3 seed. And if we lose, we get the 4 seed. The difference in those two is you either get to play Blessed Trinity or Marist. And the bad part is both of them played each other for the state title last year.
We're going to practice. We're going to practice extra hard, senior night. So it means a lot more to a little group of people, which is seniors.
Senior night is this Friday. It's going to be a big game. It's the last game we'll ever play here at home at the Taj.
I'm just trying to put our guys in the best situations to be successful. Just make sure schematically that we're sound, and hopefully we can execute on Friday.
It means a little bit. If we win, we place 3rd in the region, which means we'd have to play Marist, which is their number 2.
Good luck this Friday night, guys. That's all for football. Now on to Simon Rhodes, who talked to Coach Moore and got his final reaction about the big state championship win.
Thank you, Davis, for that report. Moving on now, Coach Tanner Moore sat down with us one last time to give a dramatic look back to when the softball team won state.
So that was, I think that was the top of the second. Rachel actually made a pretty good pitch, a screwball up and in. She just got her hands above it and was able to shoot it through the hole. Yeah, this is Rayleigh Weaver. She's going to Mercer. She's a junior, and she's had a good tournament. That was her first home run on the day. She ended up hitting 2. That home run tied the game 2-2. We were up 2-1 in that. She was the girl that hit the home run. This was top of the 6th, 2-2. It was actually my fault. We had an 0-2 count. That's our second home run of the day. I say it's my fault because Rachel had her 0-2. We were working successfully away 0-2 with a screwball. And I called a curveball inside just thinking she's seen a way. And I was trying to get a pitch in on her hands that maybe was going to jam her. And, she was able to get that ball over the middle of the plate, and she was able to drive it. I shouldn't even put ourselves in that situation to begin with. We got 2 quick outs, so we have 2 outs in the bottom of the 6th. We're down 4-2, and Katie Proctor's coming up. Now, Katie is one of our leaders, senior first baseman, all region, and I believe maybe all state at one point in her career, but she's had a really, really tough day. She's 0 for 5 on the day with 4 strikeouts. And so it's very easy for her to get away from what she's done and say, it's just not my day. But she ended up grinding and battling, and she had a 10-pitch at bat where she walked. Well, it set the stage for what happens after that with 2 outs and having a rally. Carmen Gaylor comes up next pitch and hits a double down the right field line and puts a situation with runners at 2nd and 3rd with 2 outs now. So we got a little bit of a rally, and that's where Rachel comes up right here. And if Rachel probably doesn't even come up if it's not for Katie's amazing at bat. And then, the rest is history with Rachel's double right here. That scores 2 and ties the game. In the 6th, they get out of it, so it's 4-4. And then, leading up to Riley's game-winning hit right here, Bailey's on second. Once again, it's kind of the same story as the 6th inning. We get 2 quick outs. We got nobody on, 2 outs. It's a tie ball game. And Bailey comes up, and Bailey hits a line drive over the shortstop's head. So it was going to be a bang-bang play at second, and Bailey was able to stretch a single into a double. And, that was huge because now a hit pretty much wins it with Bailey's speed. And sure enough, Riley comes up, first pitch, and you're going to see this drop ball. It hangs over the plate, and it lets Riley work through the ball instead of hitting a ground ball, and she's able to line something down the third base line right there. And, right there, we knew that pretty much that hit was going to score, and, everybody just goes chaotic from there. So it was a pretty special moment. Still watching it gives me chills still. I know it gives the girls chills, and I'm just so proud of them. I'm just so happy for these girls too and this team.
That'll do it for sports. Back to news now. Last weekend, Miss Sixto held a very special event for all Harry Potter fans. Our very own Casey Capote has the report.
Oh, wow. What was it like? It was not easy to put it together, but it was a lot of fun. So my media center helpers and I, over a few weeks of time, did a little bit of research, tried to find some fun party ideas, fun food ideas, and we just put it all together. Proud of the way things have turned out. It's been a lot of fun just watching all of this come together. I love that we've had just different groups of people come out and have a great time.
Good. I mean, everyone's kind of nice. Mostly I've drinking, I've played ping pong, and I've eaten. So pretty good. Pretty good.
That will do it for this Thursday edition of the 5-Star News. As always, make sure to stay tuned next week for the Tuesday report of the 5-Star News. And as always, stay classy, Heritage.
Great show, everybody. Thank you all for watching. And from us, have a great day, a great rest of your week. And as always,
Stay classy, Heritage.
that was pretty good, dude.
Yeah, can you turn off that light for me?
Yeah, sure.
Thanks, guys, for watching. We all really appreciate it. Everybody in the studio wants to thank you personally for watching. You guys keep us afloat. So, that's all I really have to say. And I guess I'll see you next time. Bye.